All right, welcome to the Park Board meeting for Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. Council hearing room, One Government Center, at 5:30 p.m. We have three commissioners.
Roll call.
Roll
BJ
call.
McDonald.
Amber Burns.
Helen Rigo?
Victor Farias. Oh, I forgot to read the proceeding. Proceeding to the open meeting law, any persons may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or any transits the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recording or transmission are being made whether perceived or unperceived by those present and are deemed, acknowledged, and permissible. So what's next?
Citizen input.
Citizens input. Carlos Caesar.
Good afternoon.
Oh, we accept the minutes.
Okay, first, I would like to,
We just need your name and your address.
Carlos Caesar, 367 Frost Street,
Okay.
Fall River. First of all, I would like to start by thanking Mr. De Silva for all his work in charge of this board for definitely did a very good job, and he does a good job for the community besides this being on this board. I guess now he has more time to commit to his neighborhood projects. Well, my reason that I came in here is I'm kind of concerned with the boards and the committees that's been, board members are being forced pretty much to resign. If they're not resigned, they've been removed because they have other people to be replaced with. And one thing that I would like to remind is the boards are put together for check and balances for us taxpayers, for us residents. So cannot be everybody from one place and not having other parts represented. So that's pretty much how a board should be filled in. And by state law, if you check the chapter 45, section 2, is 5 board members that belong to this board, supposed to belong to this board. And why is that? Is so we taxpayers could have check and balances. One thing that I'm concerned is people being removed illegally, because according to the chapter 45 section 2, the board members needs to be approved. Their resignations or their removals need to be approved by city council vote. And the last 2 board members that joined this board got approved by the city council without the process they're supposed to follow by law. First, they need to approve the remove of the board members, and when those seats are vacant, then they approve the replacement for those board members. So legally, by the state, legally, those 2 board members still part of this board.
Are we allowed to
I
comment?
just, excuse me?
Are we allowed to comment on citizen input?
That's up to you, if you want to.
Obviously I know who you are, Caesar. So I
Yes.
know you're talking about me being put on the board. However, I'm under the impression that the people that I replaced, it was at the end of their term. So if it's the end of their term and they decide not to have them back, there doesn't need to be a vote
Well-
to remove them. So that's the only,
I-
and like I
I-
said, I could be talking out of turn, but I'm almost positive that I replaced someone who, it was the end of their term. They don't necessarily have to be asked back.
Yes.
I
Correct?
agree, but I would
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah,
I'll
so
say
I
on
need,
that.
I need to check what is the conditions. I'm just read the law
Yep.
and what the law says. And what the law says is that. So if they are the end of the term or not the end of the term, I have to look into their particular assignments, their particular seats and times they serve, which I have no problem to check that. And again, this is, I'm not saying that you're not doing a good job, and you
No, I
know,
know.
it's not that.
I know,
It's
I know.
it's just our city has this thing that we don't follow laws, and the laws on the books to be followed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they exist. That's why they're on the law. Independent, who's going to be replaced with who? You know, I mean, that has nothing to do, not the person, not the. It's just a process, and we have this thing that we don't follow the law. We don't care about the law. But so that's one thing. Another thing, and on the agenda today, I believe a board member have a request on the agenda too. That's what I was informed, and I was told that a complaint was filed with the state already about this request. So my advice as a resident is that this person be pretty much not into discussions or decisions done by the board. So again, to follow the law.
Yep, so that's also, I will comment on that. It is my event.
It's your-
My event, it is the 4th year in a row that we've had this event, and every year we have this event, I do not vote on it. And
Okay.
that's why we have a quorum, and that is why it's on the agenda. We have more than enough people to vote on it.
Okay.
Also, this event that we have every single year gives out over thousands of backpacks to this community.
I'm not, again,
Okay. Yep,
it's
I'm
not the
just-
process, it's
But
the
what-
process.
Correct.
That
But
I was concerned.
I was also voted in by the city council. So there's no quorums, there's no complaints about me being on this board. I no longer work for the housing authority. There are no issues with me being on this
Okay.
board.
I
And I've
mean,
been on the board
but
almost
again,
5 years.
It's not what they're gonna give to the community is the process. As long as we
You're the
are
boss.
Yep,
doing
like I
the
said,
right
we're-
process.
We're well
fine.
within the right for me to be on this board.
All right, we got 3 minutes.
Yes,
All set.
Mr. Victor.
Yes.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
And when we have 3 minutes, but we have conversations that the 3 minutes don't, it's no valid anymore.
Well,
Ah,
I
okay.
was-
Well, right now it's, you're welcome, thank you. Item 3, accept the minutes from March 6, 2024, regular park board meeting.
I make a motion to accept.
Second.
We have a second, first and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, new business.
No,
No, that's right.
you got a second set of minutes there.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry about that, I didn't see that. Okay, we need a motion for city council that was held on February 3rd,
13.
It was a joint meeting with the city council.
Make a motion
February
to,
13th.
2024.
make a motion to approve, or accept.
Second.
Motion's been carried. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. New business? Okay, nominations for election of officers of the park board, chair and vice chair and secretary. So I nominate BJ McDonald for chair. Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Do you accept?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, I also nominate Amber. You accept the vice chair first?
I do.
Well, you need a
Second.
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 Second, we got a second. We have a new chair and a new vice chair.
No, you don't. You have to vote them in. You nominated them, now you have to vote them in.
All right, I'll vote him in.
You can't vote. You're the chair.
All
So
right.
BJ.
BJ?
I can't vote on myself, right?
No.
Amber
So the
can.
nomination was for Helen, Victor and Helen for BJ. So now, and the nomination was, correct me if I'm,
Victor and BJ for me.
Right.
Victor
Right.
and BJ for you.
Yep.
So now, either Amber or Helen have to make the motion to,
It's approved.
Approve.
to
I make a motion to,
vote vote it. You nominated him, now you have to vote him in. So to
Okay.
vote
I nominate
BJ in.
BJ for president, for chair.
You know, like-
So we need a second on that
Second.
motion.
No, we need a.
All in favor?
Aye.
I make a motion
No,
to,
no, I have
No,
to make
no,
this
she-
one for
he
you.
has
So
to-
I'll make a motion to
Oh.
approve Amber as the vice chair.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And the Secretary?
Not me. You.
I nominate Victor as secretary. There's no one else.
We nominate. Alrighty, I'll accept.
Okay.
So you
So
need
now
a
we have to
second on
make,
the
I got a
nomination.
second
You need
on,
a second
I
on
have a
the
second on
nomination.
I
Amber's
second-
nomination.
I nominate Victor.
Second.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, vote.
Motion to
vote.
approve Victor as the secretary.
And I said, aye.
Second.
Second.
Okay, so McDonald, Helen, and the vote in. Thank you very much, people. You can switch spots.
Switch seats. You guys get down
Here we
here.
go, B.
Gonna have to watch that back.
Dear Jesus.
To brush up on our,
I'll take my, sign.
I'm gonna keep that with you all the time.
this.
Yeah.
Trade.
You're in the wrong seat, BJ.
Yeah, he can go whatever one he wants.
And she comes
He's
over
the
here.
boss now. He
Whatever.
can sit whatever
okay.
seat he
You're
wants. If
fine.
he likes the left, stay left.
Over here.
No, it's fine. I don't
No,
need
she's close enough. Just go sit and let's get on with
we
this.
can high five, so we're close enough.
All right.
That's good.
All right, item B. Good?
All set.
Accept various field requests and allow the Parks Director to distribute permits to leagues that have provided the necessary documentation. Any conflicts will be reviewed by the chairman and discussed at the next meeting if necessary. So Nancy and I talked about this. If there's stuff that comes in, that they get it every year, Maplewood Park, Kennedy Park, those types of leagues, Nancy will deal with that over the course of the next month if they need to get in. If she has questions, she'll talk to me, we can figure it out. But otherwise, as long as you have what you need, this is to give her the freedom to give those permits out, you know, call them renewal permits.
We're basically talking mostly league permits
Yep.
with this,
Yep.
yes.
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve made by
Second.
Commissioner, second by Commissioner Farias, all in favor?
Aye.
Request from the Tree Division for the use of Kennedy Park, Broadway for Arbor Day event on April 27th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Is
Questions?
there any conflicting? Any conflict with that day?
No.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Rego, seconded by Commissioner Burns, all in favor?
Aye.
Request from the Redemption Church for an event at Lafayette Park, Eastern Ave on July 7th from 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
They do this every year, right?
Yeah, she had originally asked for another location and another date on her original request that came in last month when we accepted the requests. And then now she's changed it to the 7th and at Lafayette, it's still at Lafayette, but she had a June date. She said there's a lot of events going on like that in June. She wanted to change hers to July, so that's the difference on this one.
And motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Rego, seconded by Commissioner Burns, all in favor?
Aye.
Item E, a request from Bristol Black Collective for the use of Kennedy Park, Broadway on June 8th, rain date June 9th, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. for a Juneteenth event.
I had a question on this. So this is a different person that typically does it than, I just want to make sure if we approve this one, if the other person comes in, there might be like some sort of a conflict. Because it's typically the same people who do it every year, but
They
this is a
had-
new,
This lady had worked together.
oh, this is Tia. Okay, never mind.
With the
Yep,
other
you're
girl.
good.
Just don't know if I don't remember her name, is going to do it at all again.
Gotcha,
But
okay.
this is Tia that
Yeah,
worked
no,
with
I
her.
do know Tia. The name of the Bristol Collective, I didn't know. But yeah, no, never mind. I make a motion to approve.
Second it.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Burns, seconded by Commissioner Farias. All in favor?
Aye.
Item F, a request from the Mayor's Office regarding the use of Veteran Memorial Bicentennial Park on the 4th of July from 5 to 9 for the Independence Day events.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Rego, seconded by Commissioner Burns. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Request from the Burns Foundation for use of Kennedy Park Broadway on August 24th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for the annual Block Party Back to School event.
It's
Make a
now
mo-
the 31st.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
change the date.
Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second it.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Rego, seconded by Commissioner Farias. All in favor?
Aye.
just so
Just so
everyone knows.
it's clear, yeah, Commissioner
just
Burns
so-
recused herself from that
Right,
vote.
okay, and just so everyone knows, the 31st, we asked that the events kind of move around because the feast is the week before that, so that group
Yeah, so we
moved
just
back
have
a
to push
week,
ours.
so.
So that's the Labor Day weekend, the 31st.
Sure.
Just-
Yeah, no.
I only know because I have a wedding to go to.
Oh,
Item H, request from Corky Road Neighborhood Association for the use of Griffin Park, 4th Street on June 22nd from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for their annual neighborhood community event.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Burns, seconded by Commissioner Rego. All in favor?
Aye.
Item I, request from the Highland Pediatric for the use of Highland Park, President Ave on May 29th with a rain date of June 5th from 5 to 8 p.m. for their annual resource fair.
Motion to approve.
second it. That we've done it before.
Yeah, this is
Mhm.
motion to approve made by Commissioner Rego, seconded by Commissioner Farias. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Request for cleanup by the Cub Scouts.
So we received a little bit more information on that. Originally, we didn't have, they were going for the 14th, which was a Sunday. That was gonna be quite expensive. So, they're gonna do it the 13th, which is Saturday, and they're gonna do it at Maplewood Park.
All right, make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Burns, seconded by Commissioner Rego. All in favor?
Aye.
I kept this nice and simple for you, huh?
Item K, request from Greater Fall River Recreation for the use of Ruggles Park, Seabury Street for their annual summer kickoff on June 15th.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Farias, seconded by Commissioner Burns. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Request from the Fall River Preservation Society for the use of Kennedy Park, Broadway for an educational lecture on Frederick Law Olmsted.
Is that mural done? Or will
No,
it be
there's
done
one
before
more,
this?
there's one more picture that has to be put up on it.
Yes.
She's probably gonna be back when the weather gets a little warmer, because remember, in the fall, she had to stop
Yeah.
for the weather, but there's that one big picture of Olmsted that goes in that last corner, and I think that has to go up, and I think the, QR
Gotcha.
codes.
Okay. I make a motion to approve.
Second.
This is not her, though, this is the
the Preservation Society.
Society.
Oh,
Second.
Oh, well, I'm still gonna approve it, but.
No,
Gotcha.
It would
that's
be
why I
nice
just-
if they could go
I was
hand
gonna
in
say,
hand.
yeah,
but
if they could at
it's
least have
different
it done
entities.
before then.
They maybe by the I can reach out to that, group and see if they can, and they can
Mhm.
maybe even do a little kinda unveiling type
yeah.
of thing.
Or at least make them aware of the event so they know
Yeah,
if they want to go.
I can
Yeah.
reach out to the, Fall River Arts
Preservation.
people,
Okay.
let them know.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know, I made a motion to approve, I don't know who seconded.
second it.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Burns, seconded by Commissioner Farias. All in favor?
Aye.
Item M, tree removal at 105 Albany Street. DCM is doing sidewalk repair. The tree has sidewalk lifted 4 inches, and they cannot repair it without removing the tree.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve made by Commissioner Burns, seconded by Commissioner Rego. All in favor?
Aye.
Item N is the North Park earmark for ARPA funding. An update with the status of that project. There's an email here from State Rep Fiola's Chief of Staff, Tyler Cotta, looking for an update as the ARPA money must be spent down by December 31st, 2026, but we have been told that the state contract must be filed by May 15th. Do we know if that's, do you want to come down, Mr. Alvaro?
So we've been, Al Oliveira, City Operations Director. Congratulations.
Thank you.
AJ.
Thank you.
So we've been working with an architect, RTA. We've had some renditions, but we have $150,000. So to do what we want to do, it's going to be somewhat complicated, because anything that we do there, we have to make sure that it's ADA compliant. So $150,000 is really not going to get us the state-of-the-art items that we're looking at doing. So we have one more rendition coming out, which is going to be closer to that $150,000. And within the next week, I'll try to get that over to you folks and make sure that you get an idea of what we're looking at.
Is that May 15th? That's of this year, so that's next month? They need the contract?
Correct. So what they initially planned, we're going to skew that down dramatically to make sure that we can afford it. What was initially planned was not something we could afford. So that's where we stand at this point. I'm hoping to get the third rendition within the next couple days.
How much did Representative Viola get?
So it was probably about $210,000, and with some design items, we're probably in the $175,000 to $150,000
Thank
at
you.
this point. We're going to do something, it's just
It was
trying
the
to-
tiered, like, so you could see the field, right? Like, so that you could have
Correct.
seating on that hill.
Correct. The thought process by doing that is you're going to have ADA compliance. And when you have something that much of a pitch, you're going to have walkways
Yeah.
zigzagging. And for that cost, it's just not prudent, or not even for us to even entertain moving forward. So there's a couple ideas that we threw out there, but we'll get something very shortly, within the next couple days.
Questions for Mr. Oliver?
I will say that initially we were told that it was going to be at this date, and then we were told that it had to be, that we had until the 2026 timeframe. So now we have to have a contract by a certain date, but once we have that, we can get the work done by the 2026 timeframe. So it's been moving, it's a moving process at this point. Our goal is to try to expend that, absolutely.
Thank you.
All right.
I make a motion that we, whenever you do get all the information, that we get something back
Yeah.
to Tyler, just so that they're in the know.
And given the
If we haven't
timeline
already,
too,
yeah, and then also, like,
yeah, given the timeline for the board to approve it or whatever, I don't know, it would,
it would have to
Probably
be,
just
it would have
keep
to be
an
the
email.
main meeting, basically. We would have to approve it, right?
Okay.
Well,
but we,
at least
we
it's
probably
together
shouldn't
design.
wait to approve it to get it to Tyler, is what you're saying, right?
Correct.
Well,
Actually, I don't know.
I've been back and forth with Tyler on this occasion, so.
You could actually get it to Tyler, to just have him give you any feedback.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Right.
then whatever changes have to happen, then when it does come May,
Yeah.
at the beginning of May, they'll know how Tyler feels, how the representative feels about it, and
Yeah.
then the board, you know,
Yeah, I think
whatever
my only
has gonna be
concern is
tweaked.
just to make sure that it's on the agenda for the May meeting, because then we won't hit the time, we won't.
So why don't we do this? Once I get my hands on that, I'll forward it over to Nancy. She can share it with everyone. And at the same time, it'll go to,
Yeah, and that way, if we have
Representative
feedback in the
Fiala.
meantime, we
Absolutely.
don't have to wait till the meeting, or if
Yeah,
there's
that
something
works.
that people wanna
right.
Okay.
tweak at the meantime. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Oliver.
Thank you.
So yeah, I make that motion that we'll receive everything as soon as he gets it, and then kind of move forward from there.
Second.
So motion was made by Commissioner Burns to have Mr. Oliveira keep us in the loop with the renditions as he works through them in the next couple weeks. hopefully for any feedback prior to the May meeting, and then in the May meeting, hopefully we can just
Yeah.
approve it and get it moving. Motion was made by Commissioner Burns, seconded by Commissioner Rego. All in favor?
Aye.
Any commissioner inquiries?
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, just, I want to say, obviously, thank you to Joey. Joey and I joined together in 2020, so I'm sad to see him go, but I look forward to whatever the future holds for him and for all of us. And I know, we're all here because we care about the community. We want to make sure that we are the voices for the community. And I just want to make sure that everyone's working together, that we're all cohesive, and we have that common goal to make sure that we're representing the community and giving the community what they deserve and what they need. And that's essentially what Carlos was trying to say, and I 100% agree with him when it comes to that. So yeah, that's all I really have.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah,
I agree with that. Thank you to Joey for everything he's done.
Yeah. did a good job.
I guess the only other thing that, Nancy, that came up that we spoke about was the last Easter egg hunt up at Davis Park.
Yeah.
That I just think everybody should probably be aware of. We voted to approve it at the last meeting. They were supposed to have an Easter egg hunt at Davis Park. And we kind of told them if they wanted to have it there, that was fine, but maybe another park might have been a better spot. There were reports of DJs and, you know, a lot more than what was originally reported to us and what was asked for. So I guess it's just also a reminder that when things come forward as new business items, transparency helps this board understand what these events are and what's going to be happening, because it's not fair to us to find out after the fact that what came before us was not
Not-
exactly what, you know, the event entailed. So I
And
guess
we-
that's my just
Yeah,
2
we
cents
had-
on that.
We had been in contact and then no one got back to us and it happened anyway, so.
Okay. Also, just to double down on that, it's not that we won't approve it. So I just
Right.
want to throw that out there. It's not that we're against it, it's just we just need to be.
We're
able to
not
know.
here to stop
Just need more
anyone from
information.
doing things,
We
but.
need more information of what's gonna be there.
Yes, yes. So that's just my 2 cents on that. So with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second it.
Motion to adjourn made by Commissioner Burns, seconded by Commissioner Farias. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.